When someone says military inventions, it's easy to picture something out of a blockbuster movie. Massive tanks rolling through the battlefield, warships cutting through the ocean, or jets roaring across the sky at breakneck speeds. But here's the thing. While those big flashy inventions steal the spotlight, some of the most impactful military creations are the ones quietly hanging out in your daily life. You know, the stuff you probably use without even realizing it has a military origin. So let's dive into the surprising world of military inventions that have become everyday essentials. And trust me, there's no need for camouflage or a helmet. This mission is all about the simple things. Let's explore military inventions that we use every day. Number 1. Duct tape. When it comes to fixing things, duct tape is the MVP of household tools. But did you know this sticky savior has its roots in World War II? Meet Vesta Strout, a mother working in a munitions factory while her son served in the Navy. She noticed that the flimsy paper tape used to seal ammunition boxes often tore off, leaving soldiers struggling to access vital supplies in the heat of battle, a dangerous delay. Determined to protect her sons and their comrades, Vesta suggested a stronger cloth-based, water-resistant tape. When her supervisors didn't take action, she went straight to the top, writing a heartfelt letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Her persistence paid off, and soon duct tape was born. Originally called duct tape because of its cotton duct cloth material and water-resistant properties, this tape became a soldier's best friend, fixing everything from weapons to vehicles. After the war, it transitioned to civilian life, patching up everything from heating ducts to prom dresses. So next time you reach out for that roll of duct tape, remember, it's not just a tool. It's a legacy of one mother's determination to make a difference. Number 2. Cargo pants. Before cargo pants became the go-to for dads on weekend barbecue duty or a staple in Gen Z street fashion, they were born out of necessity on the battlefield. Introduced in 1938 as part of the British battle dress uniform, these pants were designed with practicality in mind, with pockets strategically placed on the thigh and hip. Soldiers could quickly access essentials like medical kits and ammunition. The design crossed the Atlantic during World War II, where U.S. paratroopers adopted and enhanced the concept. These paratrooper pants featured even bigger pockets to hold everything from maps to radios, vital for survival on long missions behind enemy lines. In fact, they made such an impact that a rattled German officer referred to the U.S. paratroopers as devils in baggy pants. After the war, cargo pants made their way into civilian life, becoming a favorite among laborers, outdoor enthusiasts, and eventually the fashion world. Whether you're hiking a trail, fixing a car, or just rocking them for style, cargo pants have become the ultimate blend of function and fashion, proving that some military innovations are too good to stay on the battlefield. Number 3. Super glue. Super glue wasn't meant to fix your broken mug or hold together your kid's school project. It was a happy accident born during World War II. In 1942, young scientist Harry Coover was tasked with developing high-precision targeting sights for weapons. During his experiments, he stumbled upon a super sticky substance, cyanoacrylate, that stuck to everything. Unfortunately, it was too sticky for his project, so it got shelved. Fast forward to 1951, Coover, now leading a new project, saw his assistant Fred Joyner accidentally glue two lenses together with the same substance, ruining an expensive refractometer. Joyner was horrified, but Coover recognized the potential of this super adhesive. By 1956, Coover had patented superglue and introduced it to the world in 1959. He did it on a TV game show where he used a single drop to lift himself and the host off the ground. But superglue's greatest achievement came when medics began using it to seal wounds on the battlefield, saving countless lives by stopping bleeding in seconds. From wartime invention to everyday essentials, superglue's uses are as limitless as your imagination. Proof that sometimes the best discoveries happen by accident. Number 4. Aviator sunglasses. Aviator sunglasses weren't always the go-to accessory for rock stars and movie icons. They were actually born out of necessity in the 1930s, when pilots needed a better way to protect their eyes from the blinding sun at high altitudes. The bulky fur-lined goggles of early aviation, think Snoopy's getup, was uncomfortable, heavy, and prone to fogging up. A serious problem when you're trying to navigate a plane. Enter Colonel John MacReady of the U.S. Army Air Corps. He teamed up with a company to create a lighter, sleeker alternative. Ray-Bans, named for their ability to ban the sun's rays. These sunglasses quickly became essential for pilots, especially during World War II, when iconic images like General Douglas MacArthur landing on a Philippine beach in his aviators solidified their legendary status. After the war, aviators transitioned from military gear to a fashion statement. Hollywood stars like Marlon Brando and Elvis Presley helped cement their status as the epitome of cool, with Tom Cruise bringing them back into the spotlight in Top Gun. Today, aviators remain timeless, still worn by pilots and fashion enthusiasts alike, proving that some military inventions never go out of style. Number 5. Tea bags. Tea bags may seem like the epitome of domestic bliss, but their origins are rooted in wartime practicality. Although not originally intended as a military invention, the tea bag's rise to fame was significantly boosted during World War II. Before the war, loose-leaf tea was the norm, requiring a strainer and a bit of practice. But when you're in the middle of a war, time and convenience are everything. Enter the humble tea bag, which had been invented earlier in the 20th century but hadn't quite taken off. During the war, the British government saw an opportunity to simplify the tea-making process for soldiers. Tea bags were easier to transport, quicker to brew, and required no additional equipment. Perfect for soldiers needing a quick cup on the go. What started as a simple way to keep soldiers caffeinated during the chaos of war quickly became a civilian staple. After the war, tea bags found their way into homes across the world, forever changing how we brew our favorite beverage. So the next time you steep a cup of tea, remember that this everyday convenience was once a battlefield innovation, designed to bring a moment of comfort in the midst of war. Number 6. Sanitary pads. Sanitary pads might seem like a purely domestic product, but their modern form has surprising origins on the battlefield. During World War I, nurses on the front lines needed an effective way to treat soldiers' wounds. They turned to a new material called cellulocotton, which was incredibly absorbent, lightweight, and made from wood pulp. Originally intended for bandages, this material proved invaluable for managing heavy bleeding. But the resourceful nurses quickly realized that cellulocotton could serve another purpose. They began using the material as makeshift menstrual pads, offering a much-needed improvement over the traditional, often cumbersome methods women had relied on for centuries. After the war, manufacturers saw the potential for this material beyond the battlefield. They began producing sanitary pads for women, and in 1920, Kotex launched the first commercially available disposable sanitary pad made from cellulocotton. This invention marked a significant shift in women's hygiene products, offering a more convenient and reliable option than ever before. Number 7. Freeze drying. Freeze drying might sound like a futuristic concept, but its origins are both practical and a bit heroic. This process was developed during World War II, not to create snacks for your next hike, but to save lives. The military needed a way to preserve blood, plasma, and penicillin without refrigeration. So scientists figured out how to freeze the substances and remove the moisture, creating a lightweight, portable product that could be rehydrated easily. The Cold War further boosted the popularity of freeze drying as it became a staple for soldiers, and even astronauts got in on the action. Astronauts enjoyed freeze-dried ice cream in space. Talk about a space-age snack. This innovation turned a crunch into a cosmic treat, making it a fun way to enjoy a taste of home even in zero gravity. Once the Cold War ended, freeze-drying became a civilian staple, helping us preserve everything from fruits to coffee. So next time you enjoy freeze-dried strawberries or instant coffee, remember that you're savoring a bit of space-age ingenuity and wartime innovation. Proof that necessity really is the mother of invention. Thanks for tuning in to another episode on Invictus. If you enjoyed diving into the everyday military inventions that shape our lives, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories and insights. Stay strong, stay curious, and until next time, keep conquering life's battles Invictus style.